Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Unity of Command 2. We're here with the third mission, Operation Husky. It's July the 9th, 1943. For the first time since the evacuation of Greece in April 1941, Western Allied forces are returning to mainland Europe in force. Operation Husky, the invasion of Sicily, is about to commence. The skies above the island have been cleared and the Allied invasion fleets close in on the beaches. Alright, let's see what we got going here. First naval operation is going to be pretty interesting to see how that's going to work out. Your forces lay ready off the shores of Sicily. Once the beaches are secure, British 8th Army should advance on your main objective, Messina. Taking Messina will cut off any remaining Axis forces on the island. US 7th Army will provide flanking support. The few German units present constitute a large threat until your forces have a secure foothold. And we got some reinforcements. Already starting off great with this here mud and rain. Let's see though. Syracuse turn 1. Then Messina turn 10. That's the final objective. Licata turn 2. Then Catania airfield on turn 3. You're gonna have to be pretty quick to grab that because you basically need to be on this side of the river on turn 2 already in order to potentially take it on turn 3 as is. Then both Palermo, Trapani, and Marsala all need to be taken by turn 6. Yeah, let's see though. Okay, let's take the port because that will give me supply. And it's okay, you get to land there. The attack is not good. Definitely need to use the naval bombardment here though. If I want to take down turn 1. Yeah, this is the only unit that can land there. Right, get in there. Kind of have to attack like this, even though I'm taking losses. It's kind of unfortunate because if they would have been suppressed, then at the very least I wouldn't take damage, but there's nothing you can do about that. Let's see if we can take the city. If there's enemy armored units, I need to be in the city because otherwise it's going to be a disaster. Now, yeah, let's land you. And no, that's just not a good attack. Okay. I might just as well wait. I don't want to waste my naval bombardment on guys like these that I can probably take down once these units get supply again. There's beachhead supply, so I'm not too worried, and one of them is likely to be in supply, and then I'll just destroy this. And I think using the naval bombardment is way too valuable to be using on something like that. Okay, 3 suppression might be good enough. No, it's not. Wait. I always love me some bad luck. Yeah, let's take the city, get some better supplies, because that means that the chance is higher that my units will get supplied. And try to take this city here. Okay, so I also got some guys up there, but that's fine. That's taken. Only these guys can land, but that's not that big of an issue. Let's get the HQs and let's see if I can repair that. And maybe there? No. Reinforcements next turn. 4th British Armored Division and US Armored CCA. Don't know what it stands for. But that's it for this turn though. So what happens with these guys is they'll get rid of that, and then next turn you can deploy them in that specific location anyway, as long as you have units out there. So that's pretty good regardless, I think. And okay, one of them is missing it, the other one did get supplies, and indeed it's a pretty good attack now. So I'm definitely looking to get that. Okay. And get these guys back in supply. Okay. Not too worried about them, but I am worried about the Catania airfield here. So what I'll do, move in here, attack. They did retreat. Don't really care for this, but I'm quite happy to get this to only 2 command points. It's a good ability that I'm using plenty often, so getting that one for free is totally fine. Let's give both of these guys the the emergency supply, so they'll actually be able to pack a punch here. Because I need to push away these guys. That's the main thing. What is the retreat chance? 50. Alright, let's just wait on that a little bit. This attack is no good. Neither is this one. Even though they've both gotten their supplies. I'm not gonna lie, well, they're out of supply for 1 turn now. These guys can do a whole lot else than just sticking around. I'll just go here. Okay, so do have armor up there as well. Let's at least finish them off. Moving up in this hex will allow me to repair this bridge, potentially, which is not bad. But it might not be what I'm looking for necessarily. Ooh, that's a good hit. Oh, where can I deploy this though? Only on those places. It's tricky, tricky. Because if I don't at least keep unit on that particular hex, I'm quite sure they'll get it. Okay, so definitely doing that. Getting in here, getting the supplies. They can't get in there though. Alright. Let's just attack. They have no retreat, and I got this bad result here. Getting my ass kicked by the RNG. Oh well. Okay, let's get out there. So move you here. Let's see what that does. 3 suppression, I have to do it again. Okay, 2 killed. Not bad, but really the RNG is murdering me here. It's just not good. Okay, come on. Really? Unbelievable. Well, that's one way not to win this game. It's by getting bad luck. Okay, well, what I'll do, move you up here. That will allow me to repair that bridge. Oh, you're part of the British unit. Ah, I see now. That does not give me the full supply back, so I still have to repair the bridge with you, which I could do. Okay. Because then these guys get to cross on the next turn, and well, they might get supply anyway. Yeah. Let's deploy the 2nd US Armored. Cross the river. Attack that. Make it retreat. Oh, it's a different unit. Ugh. Thought it was that, but still gonna attack. Need to put pressure on the enemy, although I'm now very concerned that they'll just go and take that. In fact, I think that is exactly what they're gonna go and do. Most likely. We'll see. Okay. Fine. Okay, they went somewhere else. Only problem is that now I need to still take Catania airfield, and that's going to be tricky here. Game. Come on. Just one suppression. Okay, that's going to cost me big time, I think. Well, first of all, let's give you emergency supply. These guys are pretty much cut off, but that doesn't mean that they're suddenly no longer a problem. Don't know why. Well, this guy has the Simovente, so they're more powerful through that. Okay, let's attack. I mean, that armor does need to go. Same like that armor. Back. Unfortunately, I will have to wait until these guys are further out of supply, because this way it's just not gonna happen. Meanwhile, well, just grab that first. And alright, the only thing I get to deploy out there is that, huh? Well, I'll just see what I can do. Maybe I'll be able to survive with just one turn out of supply. Could be. I mean, I'm holding my breath, but who knows? Let's aim for the overrun. No. Well, I messed that up big time, but it would have been nice if the RNG was with me at least. Game. What is wrong with you? You can't put it on them? Why not? That doesn't make any sense. Are they protected or something? So that recon must make it so that you cannot put that ability on them, I guess. Yeah. Alright, let's immediately put this to use. And try to attack that. No, again I was hoping for an overrun there, but it was too much to ask. Even though it's 50%. Right. Let's see what kind of reinforcements I have. I guess an artillery and 2 AT guns. Well, let's put them out there. It's a shame that these guys will be out of supply soon. Destroying the bridge also doesn't help, so... yeah. Okay. Why is it always the bad luck? Alright. There should be a supply again on the next turn. Potentially. Let's put this out there. At least 3, I think. Well, that also gives me a bit of supply. Do have to hurry though. Let's take that. Nope. Yeah, I kind of have to keep them there too. Finish them off. 1-1. Is it really that bad? Okay, not for you. Okay, let's attack them. You moving in here, you back. Taking another shot. Move out there. They still doing damage, huh? Well, I think for now. Ooh, it's not bad. Do you get to repair a bridge? Yes, you do. And another bridge? No. Emergency supplies. And I should be moving these at the very least over here, I think. Yeah, to get all of those in supply. That works. And let's move the British one up there too. Alright. Not exactly my best performance so far, but it will have to do. Yeah, they would have to wait for the bridge to be repaired too, so let's just grab that. Nothing else. Yeah, sure. Let's do some recon. Nothing. Okay, exactly. Let's make sure they do get the supply that they need. Okay. How about here? Okay. Okay, so taking Palermo should be possible at least on the next turn. And I think getting Trapani as well. So I think we're at least good on this side. Now here, let's create at the very least another truck depot. Let's do that from here. Yes. Man, it took a big beating so far. I don't know where I could potentially see the losses yet, but I'm sure they will have been brutal. Great. Just the one suppression. Yeah, so as long as the bad beats continue, there's not a whole lot I can do here. Just one US infantry step. And these armored units are useless here, so I might just as well try to get them around and work with that for a bit. It's also entirely full. Alright. What I think is most surprising is that the HQ is actually there, but what can you do? 90% retreat. Why am I not surprised they didn't? Still, they'll go. That's just 1-1. This is 0-1. Let's take Palermo. Let's do the free upgrade here too. We'll have a lot of replacements to buy, so might as well. Yeah, let's go in here and move back. I'm not about to give it up to these guys, although they'll be out of supply for 3 turns. Oh, they might actually go through here, and I'm actually a bit afraid they'll go down there now. Whew. Okay. So how's the supply there? Generally not good. Okay. Two killed this time. Yeah. I guess I will have to do. Again, I I don't really want to go for more losses because each of those does cost 5 prestige. That's generally not very nice to lose, so I don't really feel like losing more is a good idea. And this guy will be out of supply for 2 as well. Seems like these guys are very likely to be stuck now. No. Well, it depends on what they do. If they're gonna stay there, it's more or less just a death trap for them. Let's work our way through here first. I think at least we will be able to finish off these guys. That doesn't help me with the supplies, but... well, maybe it does. Let's see. Kinda does. A bit. Let's get closer to the rail line. It's much easier to get supply there than anywhere else. Okay. Did you get the overrun? I don't think they did. No, probably not. If I can at least cut these guys off from the HQ, that would be amazing. I don't think it will work though. Who knows? Let's give them supplies and move in there. Okay, definitely move that up. Just out of supply, eh? Or out of their range. If I move in here, it seems to still be out of range. I guess the 1st Fallschirmjäger division is in the way of that. They are moving back, okay. I kind of expected. Turn 8. Well, that's at least 3 suppression. I will go after these guys first. And this way set myself up to take Messina afterwards. Now that we've cut them off, I can now bring in the engineer units and beat them to it. No overrun, right? Nah. I'll have to wait until they're out of supply just a little bit more, or just come in with these. That also works. You can't go back. Man, this armored unit is mauled. It's gonna cost a lot to get it back up to anything worthwhile. Just 1 suppression, but it did give me a level up. Let's just go for the free one here, because like I said, I have a lot of upgrades to do. So okay, let's end the turn. And Well, you're still out of range of the HQ. Maybe no longer. Right, so at the very least I got everything. So in that regard it was successful, though I did take more losses than I would have liked. I don't know, I just got a bit unlucky, and I kind of misplayed it with that one infantry down here, which made my units get out of supply for one turn, and that kind of sucked. But besides that, I think things went fairly well, even though that unfortunate event with the tank here. I was still able to take the Catania airfield on turn 3. Although, because of these unlucky events, I guess, I did get more losses than I might have liked. So repairing is going to be a bit more costly. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Either way, that's it for Operation Husky. Got all the objectives, and despite of everything here, yeah, got all the objectives on time and made it to the Italian mainland. Let's supply these boys as well. It probably doesn't matter. We'll be in supply regardless now. Game will tell me that I'll be done. So it's gonna be okay anyhow. Yep. And the scenario. And indeed, we lost 2 armored steps, 4 regular ones, and 1 specialist step. I think these 4 coincide with this. No, not necessarily. Because we definitely lost 2 armored steps on the tank. Yeah, because we lost 1 step, which translates to a total of 2 steps, kind of, when you deploy them, and 1 infantry. Alright, like I said, took more losses than I would have liked, but overall I think we did okay. So that's it for this episode. I guess I'm gonna end it here with Husky. Next mission will be Operation Avalanche. We can't see that yet because we still have the conference that we need to take care of before. So I'll be going for that afterwards, and then immediately continuing towards Avalanche. For now though, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching, take care, and see you next time. Bye bye.